How's it going? Hello, everybody. Welcome. I finally got some chapstick. We're living the dream now. Officially. Did we get a cool stream name today? Is Rental Vibes a good stream name? Because that's the stream name. I got this this nail polish color at the store. It looked like, my favorite, the classic mustard yellow color, and now that I have it home, it's like Werther's Originals color. And I don't know if I like it as much now that I see it in the light of my home. It wasn't the landlord, it was the rental company. So they basically were like, hey, every 3 months we're supposed to come over and do check-ins and just, make sure that shit isn't weird at the house. Can we come? It's literally 5 to 10 minutes. We just walk around the house, take a couple pictures, and we'll be in and out. And I was like, well, my husband works nights. Do I need to wake him up? And they were like, no, it's fine. We'll just get any rooms that it's inconvenient for us to see. It's fine. So I was like, okay, what time would you want to come over? And they said 1 o'clock, which is my normal start time. I said, if it's actually 5 minutes, then sure. Get it done, right? And they literally, the reason that I set it to 1:30 is because I knew that also meant I wouldn't be able to start the let's get Clark into quiet time until they were gone. So I was like, I'm gonna need an extra half an hour probably. But literally showed up. She was like, what's up? I'm gonna take a couple pictures. It was like, stepped into the next room, stepped into the next room, stepped upstairs, great, have a fantastic day, and just left. It's like, okay, tight. I don't feel like that's very intrusive, but I also know people who have really fucked up the houses that they've rented. So when we rented, we agreed that every 3 to 6 months they would come over and just make sure that, we hadn't turned it into a drug den. You're in Canada, you rent a house and they don't bother you. Our last place, they never bothered us. Our last place here, it was not a thing. I don't think that's ever been a thing at a house that I rented in Los Angeles. But we also lived for a while there. One of the places we lived literally right next door to the owner. So they would probably know if something weird was happening at the house. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't give a shit. It's not like you need the house to look sparkling perfect for them. It's just them walking around being like, is this house a hazard? No. Is anything illegal going on in this house? No. Sick. There's my kid.
I want a bow on.
Did you put a skirt on?
Yeah.
It's very cute. You want a bow?
Yeah.
Don't you have a bow in your room? Or no?
No.
Okay. Well, I think I know where a bow is. Can you go back in your room and I'll bring you a bow? Can you go back in your room and I'll bring you a bow, please?
I think I finished my skirt on the wrong way.
Oh, careful. Careful, Clarky. We don't want you pantsing. Look. Okay, 1 foot, 2 foot.
I want.
Okay, hold on. I'll help you. BRB. Okay, hello. I told her if she was having an issue again to go get Daddy, and I woke Sam up and said, FYI, our child is playing dress up and might need help, and I'm working. Are we safe? She's leaving her room right now. We'll see if she goes to Daddy like I told her to. Hell yeah. But yeah, anyways, long story short, yes, they came over. It's done. Owari. Poor Sam. What do you mean? It's his shift, so to speak. I know how it is. My 19-month-old takes off his clothes to stay in his diaper and wear baby Crocs. It's a look. Baby Crocs are the best. Clark has what she calls her monster shoes, and they're basically baby Crocs. They're very good. They're saying poor Sam because he works nights and so he can take all the sleep he can get. They're not saying poor Sam because he has to take care of his child. He enjoys spending time with Clark. Nobody needs to defend her honor as a person in this house.
Welcome, you fine.
Yeah, I know. I was sad to cancel Rotting Maw, but what can you do? Kelly invited me to like a little VR get together, which was very cute. And of course, there has to be something about the sound, like something that I'm doing when I do VR, because every single time I do VR, at some point Clark wakes up and has a lot of trouble going back to sleep. So I was literally doing VR with these people for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes. I was probably in there for like 15 or 20 minutes, but I heard Clark wake up screaming. So I went in there and she was like, I had a nightmare. Will you snuggle me? And I was like, okay. And it was literally, if I tried to leave, if I thought she was asleep and started to leave, she would vice grip onto me. So I was in her bed until 5:30 in the morning. Poor baby. So I messaged Kelly and everybody else and was like, thanks for inviting me. Sorry, I was there long enough to get really pissed off at how pool worked in that place and then basically just disappeared. I showed up. Nanoade like tried to teach me how to play pool. I got really aggro about it because it didn't make any sense to me. And then like halfway through our game of pool, I vanished. So I sent a message being like, thank you very much for being so patient with me. I'm sorry I was a bitch. Also, I didn't mean to just vanish in the middle of the game. On the plus side, this was day 2 that she slept until 8. So that's good. It happens. It does happen. Yeah. I mean, fortunately, out of everybody there, Kelly knows me the best. And so Kelly was like, I'm going to guarantee you that she had to leave because of Clark. It's like, I doubt that she just left without saying bye. I don't think she ghosted. But yeah. But yeah, so Rotting Maw was canceled because of a couple of things that popped up. If I'm being totally honest, there were things we could have worked around, but I was like, it's the finale. And if people are just like vanishing for the very end, it's not worth it, right? It's not worth it to be like, and here's the very end of Rotting Maw. We're down 2 people, but it's fine. It just didn't. Yeah. So I was like, we'll just wait. We'll just wait again. It's fine. Then I can catch up. Yeah, a couple of people said that. They were like, "Oh, I was really hoping to catch up before the finale anyway, so it all worked out." We're building the hype. Ah. It is fun. It is fun. I think I do want to try out Quest RPG next to see what that's like. So I just need to get a group together. I have. I've played all of Little Nightmares, the first and the second one, and the DLC. Quest RPG is like a really simplified TTRPG. It only uses D20s. So. How's the coffee biz? It's going good. Yeah. It's going good. We might be having some issues with our tea supplier, which sucks for like my favorite one for the coconut ginger green. So we're trying to sort that out. I was like, why? Why my favorite tea? But other than that, yeah, the business itself is going fantastic. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you enjoyed Fate. But yeah. Yeah, Joe said that he would like to be a player in a thing. So I just need to hit up a couple more people, see if they'd like to play and do something chill. Would you ever make instant coffee? Instant coffee is like a whole different process that we don't have the infrastructure to do. I drink instant coffee sometimes and I like it just fine. It doesn't tend to be a staple product of like higher end coffee businesses. But more than that, it's just that like it's a whole separate process to make instant coffee, you know? Oh, a lot of people have said that they've started playing Hollow Knight because of Rotting Maw, which is so cool. I love that. That makes me very happy. Yes. Yeah. So we've got a couple of different like teas to taste and decide if we want to add them to our line as well. Oops. Come on. Just figure it out. It's more on like the medium side. If you were to be like, is it a light roast, dark roast, medium roast? There are like more specific ways to define it, but it's medium-ish, yeah. Dark roast stuff tends to kind of like eviscerate, like really dark roasted stuff tends to just eviscerate the natural flavors of the beans. So we aim for more medium because there are some specific flavors that we want to bring out. But hi, Kelly. We were just talking about you. So I was like, yeah, it sucks that Rotting Maw was canceled, but Kelly invited me to a thing and I got to stay for exactly like 15 to 20 minutes. It was very sweet of you to invite me. Someone not streaming Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, we'll be streaming it tonight. It'll probably be a later stream than usual. Tiri has both kids today, so she's gonna be doing her best. Your VR scooches had me cracking up. So yeah, I'm in full body, right, in VR, and and everybody's talking about like, yeah, you know, like I have a drink, blah 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 blah, and I was like, how the fuck do you guys drink while you're in VR? And Kelly was describing like how to get the drink into your mouth, and I was like, no, I'm saying like I'm in full body right now, and the drink is on the desk. Like how do people easily find their drink and not knock it over? And so I wound up, anytime I needed a drink, I would like in VR like scooch, like just be scooching around the room trying to find the desk. It was so stupid. It looked so funny. Good. As long as it looked funny, that's the most important thing. I noticed that most people I think were in VR just like sitting at a desk, right? Which makes the most sense. That makes the most sense, to just have everything on and be like at your desk basically. Disgratis, I made a joke about that, but like apparently I keep using this because I think it's so funny, and I can't remember who said it, but somebody was like, I think a lot of D&D streamers all came to the same idea at the same time, like those birds that all figured out how to get the caps off the milk. So, because I was like, man, I had to do that idea for like a hot minute before everybody else started doing it. And people were like, well, I mean, Stir did it in Myriad at a certain point, and Nichterhorst's game, they kind of used that sort of an idea and blah, blah, blah. So I think like it's an idea that like sort of spread really quickly. We're not sure like who, like why it spread so quickly or from where, but yeah. But yeah. Get you an adult sippy cup. Kelly was like, I use a straw. That's the way. That's the way to do it. So that you're not like tipping the drink in the small area of space underneath the headset. Just like, please, 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 please. So I keep meaning to get straws anyway because Clark keeps asking for straws. So it's probably the smart way to do that. Two of you have made beer hat jokes, but how would a beer hat go on top of a VR hat? Get a Camelback. Just. Camelback for the water. And then, oh my God, is that the picture? It's me. Okay, wait a minute. So this is me. So I was like, brought over to like play pool, right? And I was like, I can't fucking even see the table because my avatar that I normally use if I'm not doing Callus Row is super tiny. Isn't this me jumping, Kelly? Or is that me scooching? Either way. So this was me trying to like see anything. I'm like jumping up trying to see the pool table. It was good. Why is that table so high? It's not. It's not so high. It's perfectly normal. I loaded in and I was like, everyone is huge. And then remembered, oh right, because the avatar I'm using is fucking small. But I love it. Like this I just like got it off of a normal like avatar world that Kelly showed me if I recall correctly, but like yeah, I was like, I think yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. You can see how small I am in comparison. I had like lifted myself up a little bit, so I'm like floating there, but I'm so much smaller than everybody else. But I was saying like that's probably because you know how I was saying that I would love to have like a weird horrifying one that's basically a skeleton. I think another one that I would love to have is basically that, but just like ever so slightly different. Does VR do height too? So you can, depending, it completely depends on the size of the avatar that you're using. So that avatar is specifically like a small avatar. But like if I'm playing as Moral is like a pretty normal sized, like average sized, right? So when I'm playing as Moral, I'm well, not when I'm next to Kelly, because Kelly's character in Callus Row is also a giant. But most people I'm like eye level with. So it adjusts based on the avatar that you're in. So if you've ever watched Callus Row stuff, if you've ever seen Wisp is like this big, right? Wisp 100% has to like do this to see us, and 100% sees everybody as a giant. So yeah, it depends on your avatar. Oh, it's just VR chat. How big is Kelly? In Callus Row, Kelly's like a... Kelly said I'm a tall alien booba girl. Yes, exactly. Moral is like average height and is just under her boobs. So I have to look up like this to see her. I am Marianne. Winter. So yeah. I do like that aspect. I like that when you're in VR chat, it's your perspective is completely different based on what avatar you're in. So for example, there's an avatar that's Plankton from SpongeBob. I walked around as Plankton for like a decent amount of time as a goof, and I was like, the world is so tiny. Oh my God. Yeah. So I have moral listed as like agender or like doesn't care about pronouns, whatever, right? And somebody made like a callus row like thickness rating chart, and it's all of the like female or femme characters in callus row and then moral. Like when you go to, because I was like, I gotta see if anybody's filled this out, which no one had yet, but I went to look at it, and of the options of people you can put on their morals in there, and I was like, this is so incredible. I love that. I'll try to find it again, Kelly. I'll link you. I just saw it. It was just in the Callus Road Discord somewhere. Would you say VR is worth the price? I think if you're not going to use it consistently, probably not. Sam, well, his back has been hurting, not as much, but his back has been feeling a lot better, so I think he's finally going to hop back into it. But like, Sam, when his back is fine, uses it all the time. I'm using his old stuff, which is still like incredibly good. And I'm using it on average like once a week. If I had bought this stuff new, and was using it about once a week, I don't know, maybe. I would say like for somebody like me, probably generally it would be better to get something a bit more affordable, right? A bit on the cheaper side. But there is like if you're somebody who's really been missing like options for social interaction, there is something about VR chat that fills that. Like when you're in VR chat, you get more of a feeling of like, I'm hanging out with people in the same space. There's a reason that so many people I know are having like their birthdays in VR chat, etc. Because like it just fills that in a time when you can't really like do that as much, right? So, and yeah, you can do VR chat just on desktop, which is nice. But yeah. Can't you steal his old chair? The one that fucked up his back? No, thank you. No, Sam literally like bought a new chair because he talked with a couple different people, and they were like, if when you sit at that chair it feels worse, it's probably the chair. So he got a different chair, and rapidly his back has started feeling better. So we're like, thank God, that's wonderful. So yeah, I don't have plans to use that chair. It was a Razer chair. I'm not sure which one, but it was one of those like gamer chairs, which I always think are like uncomfortable anyway. So, but he got a Herman Miller one that a lot of people recommended, and he loves it so far. That chair's for guests you don't like. I felt that way sometimes in Jesse's old office. Jesse had like a spare chair that you would use if you were recording with him, and every time I sat in it, I was like, this is the uncomfy chair that you keep for extras. It might be a good chair for you, though. No, that's what I'm saying is I hate gamer chairs, and that's a gamer chair. Hate them. I've sat in that chair a few times. Do not like. Herman offered him a free chair the day he ordered it. Did he say sure? Sure, yes, I'll take it. In brackets, for my wife. I still hang out with Jesse all the time. I talk to Jesse, I want to say, every other day at least. Besties vibes. Next time you talk to him, tell him he's cool. Will do. Do we think this is going to be ugly? I'm so curious. The lighting in here isn't fantastic right now. So it's, wait, let's open the window. Let's get a better idea. It may blend with your skin color. That's what this one does. This one basically is my skin color. It looked like the yellow I really like at the store. And now that it's home, it don't look like that. Right? It looks like Werther's Originals. It is barium. I was going to say it's green origin, but yeah, it's a barium. I found nail polish for Clarky because she keeps asking. I found nail polish that's like super non-toxic peel off. So you don't have to like use nail polish remover on it. You literally can just like peel it off. So it's like really good for littles. So I'm excited. And they had black because I knew if I got normal colors, Clarky would be like, but I want black so we can match. So I got her black. There's black, purple, and then a couple of like more pastel-y colors. Right? I was like, I think I'll try that too, because why not? A wholesome goth. Well, she just like... It's funny. She's very interested in makeup and nail polish, which obviously are things that I enjoy, but I don't use a lot. And so I've been having to do a lot of research into like what sort of stuff can I find that's like really gentle on skin, you know? What sort of things can I get her that she can play around with? And nail polish is one of the ones, which again, I don't paint my nails all the time, but just recently I've been like, I want to paint my nails again. And now she's like, I want to paint my nails too. And of course I painted the black. So she was like, I want black nails. I'm like, okay. So I never paint my toenails. I don't ever bother because no one sees them. Not that I'm painting my fingernails for anybody else, but like, I don't know. I just don't bother. Maybe I don't know why. They last forever on toes. It's true. It's just not the same. Didn't you say you're usually barefoot? Yeah. But keep in mind all of my trousers do this. It's rare for my toesies to really be out in the world. My son wants my beard, so I have to draw him one. That's so cute, dude. Yeah. Oh my God. Everybody rushing out to get their hair did, rushing out to get their nails done. I'm not any better. I booked that consultation for literally Friday. But it'll be nice to get the hair thing done. It won't get done on Friday, but we'll at least like sort out how to do it on Friday, you know? One step closer. What look are you going for? Basically this. It's for a subathon goal. Front bits white, what we used to call foxtails, early YouTube. White, and then like orangey red everywhere else. The blast from the past look, as we like to say. So, but here, just to palate cleanse everybody, here's a picture of me when I was a teenager. Bam! Hell yeah. Who is he? There we go. Now we're all back at neutral. I had that haircut as a teen too. Dude, it was a look. It was a look I tried. It was a look that I tried, for sure. I definitely tried that. Is that a mullet? No, it's just short. It's the sort of short hairstyle where you were basically just like, I don't know, just make it short. Now I would be like, oh my God, all of this should have been like really, really short. The top should have been a bit longer. I should have like styled it, right? Not then. Not in those days. Well, thanks, Kelly. It's the question mark haircut. It's not that short. Okay. I had a bowl cut as a kid. Me too. I also had a bowl cut as a kid. It's very good. I have an old student ID. Oh my goodness. I have so many weird pictures of myself on my desktop now from like trying to find pictures for stuff. But this is still the best one. I love him. Who is he? Bob. My love. It's my husband, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. Bobby. Bob Sam, I love him. Me too. It's a good vibe, right? If Sam was ever like, I think that I'm just going to cut everything off again, I'd be like, do the mustache. Do the mustache for real, not for a goof when you're in the middle of shaving it. Just leave it. Twitch recommended you, but I'm following you anyway. I guess I have to come in for a bit. What's up? I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for swinging by. What sketchy model job did he have with the stash? Oh, he didn't. No, he shaved off his beard to be Vegeta for Halloween one year when we were Vegeta and Bulma. And he shaved off everything but the mustache just to see what it would look like. And I was like, what the fuck? It actually looks so good on you. And he was like, shut up. And then he shaved it. But it literally looks so good on him. You know who else really pulled off a mustache? Octo. Octo really pulled off the mustache look, I think. Octo goes all in. He does. Well, they both Octo and Sam, they just have like really full like facial hair, right? So their mustaches wind up thick, you know, like just like they're just like intense mustaches. The long slumbering call of the 640 Octo Gang. Yes. Hello, Octo Gang. We meet again. Oh, I just remembered that I still need to build the Sparkle Vampire Bard. I keep forgetting. I'm running D&D for my family, for Sam's family, which is also my family, but you know. And a family member found out about it and wanted to join, and we're basically making Edward Cullen as a bard. So I need to finish making that character for her. It's good. It's gonna be really good. I was telling Sam, I was like, I need to tell less Nancy stories because my chat like loves Nancy too much. And Sam was like, I mean, they saw her on my channel when she did my makeup. And I was like, Sam, that was a long time ago. He was like, what? It was like 4 years ago. I was like, Sam, our daughter's about to turn 3. It was like 7 years ago. And he was like, well, it's privated now, so nobody can watch it. It's like, okay. So just FYI, there's a video that is long dead of Nancy doing Sam's makeup back in the day. Forbidden Thorn lore. It's good. No, that makes me feel old. What can you do? Last year was 10 years ago anyway. Time is irrelevant. Time jokes. I've been living in the same house for over 5 years. I keep saying we just moved in last year. When I think about the last place that we lived in Los Angeles before we moved here, I always, when talking about it, I'm like, yeah, we lived in that place for like a year. And then I think about it, I'm like, no, we didn't. We definitely lived in it way longer than that. I would love to travel with Jesse again. I'm like making such a huge mental list of things that I want to do. You know, Danny and I want to go to a bunch of conventions. I want to like go to LA and see everybody in LA, go to Oregon, see my family. Obviously, that's top of the list. There's like so many things that I'm excited to do once it's okay to do them, you know? I just want to go to the movies. Oh my God, you sound like my friend. She was like, come on. Just let me into the cinema. Come on. How long have you been living in England? A little over a year. So since December 2019. So we've lived here for like 3 or 4 months, I think, something like that. Yeah. Sam and I, we were like, wait, everything's open and everyone's losing their marbles going other places, which means probably for the first time in like a year, the McDonald's drive-thru is pretty open and freezy. And it was. And we got some McDonald's. So. McDonald's of all places. I don't know what it is, but England loves McDonald's. Number one, really into McDonald's here. Number two, yeah, like as long as drive-thrus were open, as long as McDonald's was available, the queue to get McDonald's has been insane. And like before, we would just be observers, right? We would drive by it and be like, Jesus Christ, there's like 50 people in the line for McDonald's. And in the last, I don't know, probably since we moved here, really, we've started like going through drive-thrus again for the first time. So I bought a latte for the first time in over a year, etc., right? But yeah, we went to get McDonald's and we were like, Jesus, this was such a fucking mistake. It wasn't yesterday. It was delightful. It was an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Would you ever consider doing vlogs again? So the thing that's difficult about vlogs now is that I have a 3-year-old, and I'm very aware of the fact that like the things that I put on the internet are there forever. Clark comes in occasionally and says hi and you know, does cute shit and then leaves. But I want to be really strict about not making content that is Clark. I don't want to like involve her in stuff like vlogs, unless she's old enough where I feel like she understands what it is. So vlogs really are difficult when your entire life is your family, right? Like I'm a full-time mom and a full-time streamer. So, my vlogs, I don't know what they would be really, if that makes sense. Yeah. Make a new makeup vlog with Sam. I want to do cooking streams again. I want to do cooking streams again. I want to do more crafting stuff. Sam totally roasted me the other day. He was like, "You should just buy yourself some nice like planter boxes." And I was like, "Sam, They're so easy to make and they're so expensive here. I'm just going to make some. And he was like, Brooke, the last time you said you were going to make some, 3 pallets sat in our yard for a year and a half and made a permanent dent in the grass. So are you actually going to make them? And I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Harsh but true. Harsh but true. So I was like, maybe I will. I want to make them. And he was like, well, honey, wanting to make them and actually making them are different things. So if you're going to make them, that's fine. But if you're not going to make them and then you're going to be like sad because you don't have planter boxes, I'd rather you just bought planter boxes. So you need to be honest with yourself. Are you going to take the time to make them or not? He didn't need to go that hard, dude. He had murder in his heart that day. What is a partner for if not truth? Like, you want them to be the person to build you up, but you also want to be the person who's able to look you in the eyes and be like, I'm going to say something to you and I need you to know that it doesn't mean I don't love you with all of my heart. I love you for the rest of time to infinity. But honey, you talk about doing about 8,000 projects all the time and maybe 1 out of 10 gets done. So I need you to be more honest with yourself. I love you. When DIY people believe they're more committed than they are. It's hard because when I'm making a thing, I'm so happy. I love it. I love like getting into that zone of making the thing. It's starting the process of making the thing that is a pain in the ass for some reason. Like my brain going, I would love to make some planter boxes. I wish I had everything that I needed to make planter boxes right now. And because I don't have everything, it'll probably take me forever to get everything, right? Or like there's a specific part of the fence that I keep being like, I really want to paint that. And Sam's like, great. Cool. I'm like, well, honey, I mean, it's still like the time of year when it could snow at any time. So I'm not going to do it right now. Okay. I'm just saying I want to, you know? Oh, Jesus. And I was talking with my sister-in-law, and she was like, yeah, like there's some areas in the house that feel like the design choice that I made with it is just white on white on white on white, because my brain was like, then it'll look clean and it'll look nice. And I'm realizing now that it's just boring on boring on boring. And I was like, oh, maybe you should do this or do that, or like paint this. That would be easy. Or like, you know, put these over there. And she was like, oh, you have so many good ideas. And I had this like feeling in my mind of like, yeah, I have a lot of good ideas. I have really good ideas and I will never do any of them in my own home. Fuck. Why am I like this? Sub Goldem. Oh my God. That would be an incredible subathon. This is a crafting subathon, a craft-based subathon. It's going to be only on the laptop, and when we hit specific goals, I will go to that place in the house and I will do that project. That would actually be hilarious. But if it happened too fast, I would be like, I can't do all of it. Oh my God. That's a pretty funny idea. Speed crafting. I did all right getting my sub goals done for this last subathon. Once Rotting Maw is done, I think that's it, right? I think that's all of it done once Rotting Maw is over. So, oh, the foxtails, right, which I'm working on. Oh, Jack Grox, that's very sweet. Thank you, Starfleet. That's very sweet. I'm enjoying DMing a lot. I feel like I need to keep doing it. It's the only way that I'll get more confident with it, you know. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Jesse said the same thing yesterday. I was talking with him and I was like, "Man, I just really want to do the finale." And he was like, "I know, boo, but you're doing great and we're all having a lot of fun and next week we'll crush it. It'll be good." It's like, okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point where I'll feel more comfortable, like, so especially if Sam's family finishes this like pre-made one shot and they really enjoy it and they want to keep playing, it'll be fun to try and like incorporate my own ideas into it, you know, and like see how that feels. Do you have a friend that decides he wants to do something and then just does it? How much do you hate that person? I love that. Um, I have a few friends who are like that, who have admitted that part of it is like anxiety based. It's like a feeling of like I need to be productive, like sort of anxiety. So I don't envy that aspect of it, but the I want to do this project and I'm going to do the project, I do envy that, yeah. For sure. Yeah. People like that, very inspiring. I'm the DM for my group. I don't like asking for reviews because I feel like they're placating me. I understand that. I've been doing this play by post game and I was like, hey guys, like, you know, it's all text based. It's very new to all of us, like trying to do D&D but in text. If you have any critique, like hit me up, feel free. You know, if the pacing seems weird or if you have any ideas on like stuff that we could do to make it go faster or whatever. And everybody responded being like, it's so fun, this is great. And I didn't believe any of them, so I totally feel you. Yep, I don't believe them. It's 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 fine, I think, because I don't know. I think like generally we're able to be critical of ourselves. I think that there needs to be a difference between I recognize the things that I need to improve on. So like we did Rotting Maw episode 1, right? And everybody said that they had fun. It's not that I didn't believe that they had fun. But if the question is, was there anything I could have done better? If someone says no, I know they're lying. Or at the very least, I know that I noticed stuff I could have done better, even if they didn't. I think it's okay to acknowledge, like, your players might not notice things that you notice. It doesn't mean that, like, those areas of improvement aren't real, but it also doesn't negate the amount of fun that your players had, right? It can be both. The way I handle that is I have every person in my group do good, bad, and uglies. They say what they thought was good about the game, what was bad, and then the ugly is a chance to give kudos to one of the other players for something cool that they did. Oh, that's so cute. That's very cute. I like that. I ran a murder mystery session. No one investigated or talked to any of the NPCs. One tried leaving the area I had things planned for. I had to wing it, and they still mention it as one of their favorite sessions. Oh my god. Yeah. That's like, I mean, I've said before, there's a couple of specific sessions with Joe in Godforged where he fully admitted, like, I did not expect you guys to do this. I didn't expect you guys to go here or do any of this shit. I had to just come up with it on the fly. And those sessions were actually like some of my favorite that we've done in Godforged so far. They were like really, really interesting and really cool. It's funny how that happens sometimes. I had a session once where I told the players, feel free to explore the town until this event happens. You might find something, but they decided to just sit and wait for the event. Players are wild, dude. I don't understand how Brett hasn't gone insane dealing with the goblins. Okay, so don't spoil any of the goblin stuff, but what I will say is I recall recently talking with Jesse and Jesse being like, have you ever just been part of a group that just breaks your DM's spirit over and over and over again? And I was like, are you talking about the goblins game? uh, I've always been really curious about solo games. I've never been a player or a DM in like a one player game before. I've always wondered what that's like. The stream before last, what did you mention you were reading? Gideon the Ninth and Strange Practice and one sec. The one that I've been ignoring that I don't remember the name of. 1 second. I'll find it. Permanent Record. Gideon the Ninth is so good. It is. It's very good. Both of those I just bought in paperback, actually. I had been reading them on my phone, but I vastly prefer reading books like in paperback. So I've now bought them twice, which is fine. But I read them to a certain point where I was like, I really just wish this was a physical book, and I'm enjoying it enough that I'm fine with buying it twice and supporting the author. So both of those I'm just kind of waiting for the physical version to get to the house. Yeah, Aaron's book isn't released yet. Actually, I think Aaron and I are gonna play something together. I think on Thursday during like normal stream time, like this time, because we had talked about doing a stream together for a while, and I was like, and then you can promote your book, and she was like, yeah. But yeah, Happily Erin, one of my besties, she self-published a book called The Guardian, and I think that it's like actually you can pre-order it, but it's like actually releasing next week, I think. Will you buy her book? She's sending me a free copy, but I've also already bought it. It's like, it's fine. I'll give it to somebody. The unfinished artwork of Misdemeanor in the IO Discord. Dude, I don't know if Lamy is here right now, but Lamy is doing like it's going to be so awesome. It's already great. Like a really good picture for Misdemeanor, which is the pirate D&D game that I'm in. Lamia, it's so good. I'm very excited for it. I just read the short description on the front of Giddy, and I have to read the book. It's great. If you want like dark sci-fi fantasy LGBT book, it's wonderful. I love it so far. It's so fucking funny. I didn't expect it to be funny, but it's like a really funny book. Gideon the Ninth, and the second one is called Harrow the Ninth. But I think Harrow the Ninth is still only available in hardcover, so. Because it like just came out. Which is probably why all my art friends are fucking drawing pictures from it. But yeah, I've been enjoying the reading options currently. I've actually been reading a decent amount. It's just slow going because a lot of times I get sleepy when I read. Like a kid. So I'll just sit there and be like, in bed, time to read a chapter of Gideon the Ninth. It's bad. I would say that there's like a decent, at least so far, there's like, depending on how imaginative you are and like how you visualize it, there's a lot of like necromancy body horror stuff. So that's, so far as I am, that's like the biggest thing that I can think of that might be unsettling as a reader. But again, there's a decent amount of like humor surrounding it as well that kind of like I don't even know how to describe this book, but it's just very good. I am still doing Dark Desk. I haven't been tapped to do another one yet, but yes, I'm still doing Dark Desk for New 52 and You. I just started reading Vinland Saga. Hell yeah. My favorite manga. I've been thinking about rereading Vinland Saga. I still need to finish the first Artemis Fowl book again as well. I need to just get through it because I was like, I never finished the Artemis Fowl books, but I really want to. And they're like popcorn. They're so short, right? And I was like, but I really need to start from the beginning because there's a lot of shit I don't remember. I remember like the general, like what happens in the first book, but it's really basic. So I need to just reread it. And it's taking me so long to get through the first book, dude. Even though Artemis is just, that short piece of shit kid, which is like one of my favorite tropes for some reason, which is literally my character in Misdemeanor. Like, like, God damn it. Why is it taking me so long to get through this book when I love characters like that? Your goal is to read 75 books this year. Oh my God. My goal is to read 12. So I believe in both of us. I never actually read the last book in the series, but I hear it got fucking wild. That's what I heard too. Same. I hear that it just gets wacky, but I only got like 3 books in, I think, when they were coming out, which was when I was pretty young. So do you prefer shorter books to big ones? I don't have a preference. I would say that I'm a very fickle reader. It's really difficult for me to get invested. So like I read all of American Gods in a couple of days, and that book is so long. But then there's books like Artemis Fowl that are what, like 200 and something pages, and I'm just like, God, it's taking forever. Like it's just, it depends entirely on my attention span. Why read something you don't enjoy? It's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's that in the case of Artemis Fowl, I really want to get beyond the books that I read. But again, I don't remember enough of the details to feel like I could just pick up book 4 and be like, yeah, I know what's going on. So I'm just trying, again, because they're so short, I'm trying to just get through them so that I can get on to the new stuff. And it's just taking me a while. That's all. My goal is to be a DM. My brain hates to read words. I mean, being a DM isn't, like, sure, I think reading is important, but like, do you like creating stuff? Do you like writing? I think it was Nictorhorse that was talking about that. So Nictorhorse started doing like basically a chill like book club kind of thing with her chat, and was saying that like it was actually kind of fun to have the goal be like, I'm gonna read this book so that I can then try and like give the abridged version to my viewers to be like, okay, here's what this book is. Right? It's like, that's a good goal. That's a good goal, to finish the book so that I can then go to chat and be like, all right, let me pitch this book to you. I'm not saying that DMs don't read or shouldn't read. I'm just saying that like, you don't need to be an avid reader to like creating a story. You know? Does it help? Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's do some of this. Yay! Thank you very much to Arrow Arix, Zoe in Binary, and Karma in Exile for running some ads for us. Yeah, so I only know a couple of colors, but I was trying to look up green. Hi, Telly. I was trying to look up green today, and literally everyone does it different. Telly, maybe you can tell me how you do it, but it seems like it's like a scratching motion, but it could be you could just scratch anywhere. So like I do this like this. Is that right? They're all correct. It's so interesting. So like if I'm saying like my t-shirt is green, is it better to do it on the face or on the shirt, right? I'm not sure if it like denotes something different for it to be in a certain place. Choose whatever feels better. As long as it reads as green, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I would love to play Gunfire Reborn again. That was very fun, I thought. A lot of signs have options. Gotcha. I thought you were trying to say t-shirt. Yeah, t-shirt. At least that's what I've learned. So t-shirt, skirt, shirt, jumper, shoes, sandals, boots, trousers, non-binary. Telly's the one who taught me that one. Non-binary. The finger guns gender. All correct. Ugh. This is finger gibberish. I mean, this is British Sign Language. So if one of the signs that I'm doing is a rude gesture in Britain, I'm not the person to take that up with. Wait until you learn countries in BSL. Oh gosh. The only I'm trying to remember. The only ones that I've seen, I think, in like the courses are Welsh. Welsh, I think, or Wales, and then Britain. Which I always imagine you're like placing islands down like on a map, like Britain. And I don't know if either of those are like colloquial or what. Because again, like in the family section of the course that I use, they did this for mother, and I haven't seen that used for mother anywhere else. It's always this. So this is more formal. Interesting. I guess, again, there are always options, right, for them. Mother versus mom? Oh, maybe. Like mom or mother. Maybe. I mean, I doubt that it's like, this is mother, this is mom. But the connotations of mother versus the connotations of mom is probably more what it is. We have not bought a house, no. We would like to buy a place. There are a couple of things that are like in the way of it, but it's all right. But yeah, it's very fun to learn. I've been having a blast. If you live in an area that uses British Sign Language and you've always wanted to learn, we go over the basic stuff that I'm learning every time we do an ad break. So if you want to practice it here, feel free. My laundry is done. Clark calls it singing. She'll be like, oh, the machine is singing when our laundry is finished. I know. Because it goes when it's done. It's be like, oh, it's singing. It's very silly. Exact same tune. Love it. It's the patented laundry machine song. It's like doorbells, right? More Chicken Holmes. We beat it. We beat Chicken Holmes. Took no time at all. No, there was a game that was on the... Actually, hold on. Let me try and find it. There was a game that was on the recommendations thread. I do look at it, chat. In our game suggestions that you guys gave us. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Was this it? Yes, the Pedestrian. Has overwhelmingly positive reviews. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I had this in my wish list and it came out. So I think we were going to play that. Ha! What even was the story of Chicken Holmes? There was an octopus that got kidnapped by our rival who was a duck. And the duck put clues and hints all over the place to help us find him behind a secret door. And when we got in there was a statue to a duck. It's very weird. What a weird game. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, install the game, please. Thank you. What are we talking about? A game that we played yesterday that was a fever dream. Finito. Toit. Toit, 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 toit. Okay, let's take a quick break. I'm gonna go get some water because I've had plenty of coffee, if we're being honest. And then we'll play the Pedestrian. I'll edit my stream info now so that I don't forget. As a reminder, because this is a puzzle game, no back seating, please. What that means is please do not tell me how to play. Is that already? Oh, it's already up there. It's already a tag on there. Yeah. No back seating. No spoiling. Don't tell me how to play. Don't give me hints. Give me tips. We have a place in our Discord for that. It is called the Spoiler Void. If you would like to start warming that area up, feel free. We typically have a few people that just hang out in there and goof. So if you want somewhere that you can go, that you can talk about what you think the solution to the puzzle is, or things that are going to happen in the game, or speculate. You also get timed out for speculation because sometimes people speculate and they're right and it winds up being a spoiler by accident, which I know isn't fair, but like that's just blah. So if you'd like to go to the Spoiler Void, feel free. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break and grab some water and take our pills and stretch and do all of those important things, and I'll see you in a minute. All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
You might be shocked to know that one's called Yoshi. But like Y-O, comma, S-H-E. Very silly. But we love it anyway. Okay. Let's start getting stuff opening. Pop this game open. Yoshi! Yoshi! Let me know how the volume level is. It looks like it might be a little low. Or just, oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. We're diving right in. Okay. I don't wear skirts though, chat. Oh. Oh, you can play it with a controller. No. Doesn't want me to. Okay, that's fine.
It says the pedestrian on the ground.
Oh, you can move them around. Oh, I see. It's very cute. Oh, that one's locked in place. Okay. How long have you been playing? We just started. So I'm just learning how to play right now. E. Okay. Oops! I didn't connect them. Where'd the music go? Oh, there we go. Can these cross? They can. Okay. I am controlling it, yeah. Oh. I don't like that they're buzz saws. my God. Okay. Let's see. Tight. Oh, interesting. So I go get the key. Oh. I like use these and then I move them around. I guess. Or no, that's the way out. That's the exit. I see now. We're just making a path for our boy. That's all. No, because I think that if you start moving shit around again, I think it resets everything. I think. Okay, that's not a door. Sam's emote is very good. It would be hard to beat. Yeah, sorry. That's me. Hmm. Oh! They're introducing all kinds of shit now. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. What do you need the box for? Oh, the laser. So we go up here. Oops. Through here. Bounce. I don't know why it would need to be more complicated than that. Because I'm too small. Got it. Oops. Oh man. Is that right? I guess either way, it didn't really matter. Ah, it kind of did. Whether or not it was going to be a pain in the ass, it did matter. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, I see. Undo. Undo. No, 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 no. Or, oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. You need to grab the box. That's part one, no matter what. So I come up here. I get that. I push it down here. We go here. Drop, drop. Then here. And then here, I guess. God. It makes the little dashes, which makes me think you have to use every door. Whew. Oh my God. Oh shit, it's not a bouncy one. Okay, hold on. So that's the end. Thanks. Okay. Oh, fuck. Get a box from over here. Okay, this one can't be moved. So that's kind of nice. Okay, I think I've got it. I think. Let's find out. Oh, it's forever? Okay, and that's different than I thought it was. Okay, hold on. So this lifts up and we need the block. But the block is how we leave, so we don't need the block. Maybe we need the key. So actually maybe that was right. Wait a minute. So we come down here. We go through ahead of time. We put the key on here. We come back through. Lift it. Go back up and over here. The key will be there to block the laser. We turn this to turn off the laser probably. Grab the key. Walk through this door. So I think maybe it was right. I just hadn't fully thought it through yet. Mm-hmm. Tight. Oh my god. Or even do I walk out? Okay. It's the start, but it's also the exit. Oh, Lord. Oops. No. Son of a bitch. I don't have unlimited jumping capabilities. So these ones have to... Like... Can these connect? No. You have to make a circle with the connections. Okay, stop going backwards because it's confusing. So that doesn't work. This one works. That doesn't, that doesn't. Okay, so that literally can't be it. So this is the only other one that it could be. Okay. So duh. So through here, up here, through there, down there. No, I think I still can't climb that. Oh my god, wait a second. Am I supposed to bring the block with me? That would make so much more sense. No, I can't bring the block. I can't bring the block. Okay. Good. Drop down, jump up here. Drop down, drop down. Okay, through here, up here, drop down, grab this. Drop down. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if that works. Yes. Haha. Tight. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this though. I don't think we've done anything with these before. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. $199. Oh. Hell yeah, let's go. No, I had never heard of this game. Got it.